Guys, so today we'll be discussing about the Rann of Kutch in the month of November 2024. Is it a good time to visit? What is the weather, the road condition, and most importantly, when will the full moon in November be? So, starting off with the weather in the month of November is pleasant. It's a very good time to be visiting Kutch in the month of November since it is not peak season. And November this year in 2024 has barely any school holidays or public holidays, so you won't get any of the tourist crowd which will skyrocket the accommodation and the transport cost in and around Kutch. So if you're planning on going there, keep in mind that full moon is on the 15th of November, so you can plan your trip anytime between the 13th to the 17th, 18th of November, which will be a good time to be visiting because the moon will be large and it'll be perfect for photography and to get a clear experience of what the full moon night at Kutch is. So now coming to the weather, the daytime temperature will be anywhere between 25 degrees to 31 degrees, while the evening temperature after sunset will be anywhere between 7 degrees to 15 degrees. What makes November month a very good time to be visiting the Rann of Kutch is that the salt desert is completely dried up and all the moisture and whatever rain has accumulated in the previous months has dried up. So even if you walk on the salt desert, it's not going to be marshy like in the month of October, what you will experience it to be. And the Rann Utsav is at its optimum best in November. It's the start of the Rann Utsav, and over and above this, the weather is humid in the daytime, but in the night it is really cold and chilly. So when you're traveling there, make sure that you're carrying plenty of warm clothing depending on how cold you feel. If you're someone who feels extremely cold, carry a muffler for the head and your gloves because it can tend to get extremely cold and windy in the nights. Now, when it comes to the road condition, the road to Rann Utsav is very, very well made and you can drive there straight without any issues. It's just that you need to have a run permit to be entering the Utsav, and this can be done online through their website. It costs around 100 rupees per person, and your vehicle parking charges is roughly between 50 to 100 depending on the vehicle type that you have. Now, what are the places that you should be visiting when you're planning on going to the Rann Utsav in November? One for sure is going to the Rann Utsav, which is at Dordo. The next is the Great Run, which is far away from the little run where the festival happens. And if you're planning on doing the Great Run, make sure that you stop at Dholavira because it's a very good experience to go there and witness and experience the Harappan civilization which once thrived in this region. Bhuj is the gateway to Rann Utsav, and it's worth the visit for one night because there are things to do around Bhuj city. So if you're planning either on your return or while on your day one when you visit Rann, it's good to stay at Bhuj. You can decide however you want it to be done. Now, when it comes to what you should be doing at the Rann Utsav, photography and videography based on what kind of a person you are, is obviously your step zero. Number two would be eating at the food stalls over there because there are plenty of delicious food options over there, ranging from pav bhaji to their doklas and theplas. It's up to you. And then taking a camel safari is also a very good thing to be done. There are a few adventure activities that can be done over there, so you can decide what you want to do. But most of all, make sure that you actually go there and you stay back for their cultural experiences, which includes their folk dances, their poetry, singing, and even a bit of garba. So over and above, the month of November is the perfect time to be going there. Just plan your trip during the full moon so that you get the first-hand experience of what the beautiful night sky clubbed with the salt desert looks like when it's a full moon. Again, reminder, the full moon is on the 15th of November, so plan your trip during that week if you can. If you cannot, it's a good time to be going to Rann any of the other weeks also because November the weather is good, the crowd is less, the experience is top notch. If you have any queries or you want to book the trip with us to Rann, because we have a trip happening from the 12th of November to the 17th of November, which starts in Ahmedabad, ends in Ahmedabad, you can leave a comment or you can click on the link in the description and directly book the trip via our website. For any further queries, leave a comment in the comment section and we'll be happy to help. Till then, stay safe, stay happy, and stay blessed.